Yes, it is Winey Wednesday, and today we have Fred Johnson from Johnson Estate Winery joining us today. Fred, it's nice to see you. Thanks for getting out in this nasty weather today.
It's nice to be here and not be out in the vineyards.
Yeah, exactly. But as AJ says, things are looking up for the weekend. But let's talk about wine and tapas. You're part of Lake Erie wine country, and so it's this big event. It's a 2-weekend event, not this weekend, but next weekend, Mother's Day weekend, and the weekend after.
That is right.
Talk a little bit about what Johnson Estate will be offering when you pop in for your wine and tapas weekend.
All right, so we're going to be offering a Tarte de Santiago, a hazelnut cake with orange zest and syrup on top, and Jennifer's recipe, and it's very tasty, and we're pairing it in the Spanish tradition with our sherry, our fortified wine.
That sounds amazing. Especially since it's a homemade dessert recipe, and then you're pairing it with, and this bottle is beautiful. So what else can folks expect from Johnson Estate Winery at Wine and Tapas?
Well, you can expect, of course, the great service all the time. There are another 19 wineries beyond ours who are doing wine and tapas. We've made sure that everybody's doing something a little different so you don't get repeated.
Right. I think you're the first that I've heard of desserts being offered, so you might want to know that in your planning.
Sure.
Exactly. What else do you have here? Your May Day wine?
So May wine is an old German tradition which our winemaker Jeff Murphy has adapted to be a sparkling wine. We release it every year on May Day at the winemaker's dinner. It's just a beautiful little sparkling wine. 2 people out for lunch, perfect. And it's taken on quite a fan base. The old German tradition was May Day. They celebrated, of course, maypoles and all the rest of that. And their standard punch was a white wine with sweet woodruff in it. Well, we've used the sweet woodruff to make big tea bags, and we do it in the tank and then bottle it. And it adds a little bit of a vanilla taste.
Yeah.
The Germans thought that the sweet woodruff was something of an aphrodisiac.
And it had a benefit.
And that went with the maypole. It turns out that sweet woodruff, which is a wonderful ground cover if you're a gardener and you have shady places, has a little bit of coumarin in it, which is a cousin of coumadin, which is a blood thinner. So we have to have it inspected to make sure we keep the levels of that down. But perhaps there was something to the legend after all.
Yeah, terrific. So is this available year-round or just in May? When do you offer this?
So we launch it in May. We hope to sell it out by, say, Labor Day for the summer. Sometimes it carries on a little farther.
Right, but then you have it to look forward to the following spring.
Exactly.
Yeah, excellent. I love it. And again, just such beautiful bottle there. It's going to be a great weekend. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you want to do it because tickets will run out. It is next weekend and the weekend after, so you have 4 opportunities to travel around to many of the wineries that are part of Lake Erie wine country for the different wine and tapas that they have to offer that are unique to their own winery. Fred, it's nice to see you. Thanks for coming in today.
Well, thanks for inviting us and getting me out of the rain.
You're very welcome. Until next time. Let's check